Thank you.
Contender Series Season 5, Week 5. Sudolski, Potieria. Oh, we're going to learn about these guys tonight with the MMA. Oh! Hello, friends. Welcome to the show. The MMA-Holes are live fight buddies on a Tuesday night. Contender Series Season 5, Episode 5, Week 5 on ESPN Plus. If you'd like to watch along with us, click the link in the live chat or the description down below. There we go. Got that fixed up. All right, smash the like button, and let's get this party started. I'm doing a new OBS update. Right before we went live, I decided to update the system. So if it crashes and burns, that's why. Let's go into the broadcast booth over here, and let's go. How's it hanging, my holes? It's hanging
wonderful.
Wonderful. So we're watching this on ESPN Plus, learning about some new fighters. Yeah, so it's Sudolski, an 8-0 fighter from Poland. My goodness. And Igor Potieria. Igor Potieria. Anyway, those aren't the guys that are the first fights, but this is your main event over here. So Poland versus the Ukraine about to go down. Let's fix this over here. Bada bing, bada boom, ba-boom. There we go. Nice.
Wonderful.
Jesse's coming in. She's got the baby. And if you hear birds in the background chirping, that is the baby's calming device. Perfect time to do an update. Yeah, right before we went, like legit, as soon as we decided to go live, I had the OBS 27.1 update. So I'm like, let's update this puppy up. So let's see how that works. But yeah, on a Tuesday night, it's like, listen, it's freaking Tuesday night. I can't do this on a Saturday. I don't want to do it on a Fuko Friday or a Wednesday night show, so we'll do it on a Tuesday. Who cares? Connor on the piss confirms his big fatty Paulie. Will there be sound? Will there be sound? It depends. Will you be listening? All right, smash that like button. We're going to start right off the bat with Edivan Santos, a big boy from Brazil. Looks scary. Looks like a scary human being. Let's go over to the booth over here. We're going to do our live commentary. The fighters will be here. The fight stats will be there. You'll see the round and the time above my head. And check out Twitter. John Jones tweeted something. Hi, Ellie. Anyway, let's see. Mike Pyle's mullet had tons of majesty, and grace. This dude's mullet is dog muff. Let me take this out here. Let me see this. So here's the live chat. I want to see what Jesse thinks about this. The words are so small, though, right? Are these words too small, Jess? It's tiny, right? Where my eyes are going. They're tiny words. Is there a way to make these words bigger? Let's see. Participate, toggle, timestamp. Yeah, I don't know. OBS, what's up with these small little words? Like, I know I'm getting old and shit, but even Jesse said they're small, so I don't feel so bad. Little tiny words for the chat, so it's even tougher to read you guys. All right, might be something that I might have to change. Not sure if I like this. Can't figure it out yet. Anyway, don't roast Aaron Jeffrey's mullet. All right. Enhance. Let's go. All right, so let's see. Santos versus Kuniev is the first fight. Do you guys hear the whistling in the background? It's pretty loud. Can we lower that a little? Just a tad? Just a tad. Okay. There we go. Nice. Cheetos every weekend, probably. All right, so here we go. So, yeah, there was more news that dropped about John Jones. The police report is released on the internet. And he headbutted a cop car. I don't know what would make you headbutt a cop car, but that happened. He was he mixed emotions from anger and sadness. And the wife the fiance never fully said that John beat her up, but the cops did notice that she had a swollen lip, and she had some blood coming off the face and on her sweater or something. So it does look like, I mean, I don't know how you defend that, but we don't know the full story, so we really can't throw John completely under the bus. Not looking good for Boney. Not looking pretty good, and I notice a lot of people who can't stand John Jones are going crazy on Twitter, just trying to bury the man. Listen, when you make 40 mistakes and you just keep making mistake after mistake, and there's women involved, and people are getting hurt, and it's just, how do you? It's getting tough. It's getting tough, to defend the guy. I really do hope he gets some help. But check our Twitter. He tweeted something out. 28 years old is Kuniev. 29 is Santos. 6'4", both boys. 265 is the weight of Kuniev, and 234 is the weight of Santos. So Kuniev is a big, meaty man. 76-inch reach for this guy, and 78 for Santos. All right, let's roll right into the fights. Let me know your thoughts on Johnny Bones. We'll probably do more of it tomorrow. I'm sure more news will be released. Dana White's Tinder series. Jones doesn't deserve an immediate light heavyweight title shot. Light heavyweight. He says he wants to go to heavyweight. I don't know I don't know what's up with the dude, man. Oh, a nice counter right hand by Santos. 2 right hands by. How old is Santos? What did I say? This guy looking. Wow, he's 29. Dude looks like he's 40. Interesting. Santos rolling some jabs out, some more. Kuniev is coming forward. He's got a nice muffin top flapping over his shorts. He's creeping in. Beautiful leg kick by Kuniev. Kuniev comes over the top with the right hand. They clinch up. Now Kuniev is trying to use that massive weight advantage and drive Santos to the fence. John, I like the way Coke smells. Damn, this dude's 265. Yeah, Kuniev is a meaty motherfucker. Although Santos is stopping him, he's got an underhook. So he's stopping Kuniev from driving him to the fence. There's some knees by Kuniev. But if I'm Santos, I would want to break away, right? You don't want to be this clinched up with this heavy guy. Nah, he seems like he doesn't mind. Hits him with a knee to the belly, Santos. Big fella. If we can't throw him under the bus, can we stuff him under the ring? It's just so weird, man. He's got to be hanging out with guys like Devin Clark. You know, what is he? Like, Devin Clark is like a straight-up good guy from Jackson Wink. I'm sure he went home with his family. But that's who John's got to surround himself with. I don't know who the hell he's hanging out with. Or maybe it doesn't matter who he's hanging out with. Maybe he's just the problem. I don't know. She beat him first, it says on the report. Apparently they were having an argument. Yeah, she could be a psychotic, crazy bitch. I don't know. But the weird part is, like, oh, there's a nut shot by Kuniev on Santos, so we're going to stop the clock over here. Like, we don't know. We weren't there, so we don't know the whole story. I mean, she could be a freaking psychopath. But look at John Jones's resume. Dude's hitting, running pregnant women, and, you know, he's been in so much firing shots in the middle of the street. Like, I don't know. It's just a weird thing with the guy. If this was his first offense, you know, I don't think John's a woman beater. I can't wrap my head around that. But at the same time, he did headbutt a cop car. I don't know. God, it's just crazy. That's not an excuse. What was it? Drunk Savage. Jones is a psychopath. Look at his whole life. Yeah, I mean, if you collect the evidence of all the other things that he did, constantly getting in trouble and making the same mistakes. And look at his boss, Dana White. I mean, Dana White's just like, oh, here's an eye poke now by Santos. My God, what are we doing? It's freaking nuts, man, with Bones. Like, even his boss is saying, hey, you got to keep him away from Vegas. It's just not a good place for him to be. But then again, he's done shit in Albuquerque as well. Doing steroids in the middle of school. She could be a psychotic narc and just provoke John. Just saying, though, really, John seems like more of a narc.
You can't, no matter how psychotic you are, you can't provoke someone, your significant other, to lay his hands on you. Like, what the fuck?
Ah, maybe she's a fucking asshole. I don't know. Maybe John had to smack her around.
If he knew she was a psychotic narc, he should have just walked away, not lay his freaking hands on her.
Yeah, maybe John came home. John was going to the strip club with the boys. His wife or his fiance and kids are at home or in the hotel or whatever. Boney's going. He's going to the strip club. Goes back home, beats up his wife. Like, I mean, it's crazy, man. She wants to smell his pee-pee. Is that what it was? Then you got guys like the Glove Touch reporting that he headbutted his fiance. Glove Touch put it. There's nothing that says he headbutted his fiance. So don't believe everything you read, right? Including our tweets.
Wonderful.
Brett Baratheon.
We know the full story. His little girl was begging strangers to call the police for their mom, who is in fear and battered.
I mean, yeah. You know, kids were involved. And his wife was either, I mean, his fiance, I keep on saying wife. His fiance, by the way, there's a fight going on, but this is more interesting. I'll let you know what happens with Santos and Kuniev. Yeah, when the kids are involved, your fiance's got blood on her, a swollen lip. No matter how much of a psychopath your fiance is, you gotta remove yourself from the situation before things get physical, right? You can't. She could have fucking threw the coffee pot at him. She could have fucking went psychotic on the man. You know, you got to get yourself out of that fucking place. You gotta remove yourself, or you could stay there, beat her up, and headbutt a cop car. I don't know. Yeah, 3 kids with her. It's just a wild story. Like we said, we don't know the complete details, but when you go on the resume of John Jones and his previous things that have happened, I mean, he doesn't have a good track record. Rolling around on the ground here, Santos and Kuniev, and Santos slips away from Kuniev in a nice knee to the body. The lighter frame seems to be helping out Santos, but Kuniev gets a hold of him and throws him against the cage. So 35 seconds left in his fight. You see the live stats over here. We're talking, if you're just jumping in, we're talking a little John Bones. I didn't put anything in the title description about it, but I'll talk about it. I don't care. What do you think, Jess? Is he guilty?
I mean, I can't say yes or no because I don't know the whole story, but from the looks of it, I mean, it's kind of hard to deny that he did something.
Yep. It is hard to deny. but it's crazy, man. The whole thing is crazy. It's a freaking. Oh, hold on a second. It's a freaking shame. It's a damn shame. A man who is literally the pound for pound great, caught cheating in the pro life and in his personal life. I mean, he's all over the place. Hitting and running pregnant women. Now the latest that he's domestic violence. Like it's a fucking sad story. The guy can't pull it together. He's got to be able to press, right? He's bulking up, getting ready to fight at heavyweight, but it's been so long since he's competed. He's got a ton of money where he probably doesn't have to fight anymore. But now he's paying all these lawyers and shit. So he might have to fight. But what does the UFC do eventually? Does the UFC say, hey, enough's enough? And honestly, the UFC has gotten by without Jon Jones, and they haven't skipped a beat. In fact, the UFC, does anyone, we all want to see Bones come back. Well, most of us do. But do we miss him? Not really, right? I mean, even when Conor was out, listen, I love Conor. I like watching Conor fight, but even when Conor, is away from the cage, the show goes on. Other stars step up. The thing with Jon Jones, though, is he wasn't the biggest of draws, which is crazy with his skill set. He wasn't like the top dog with pay-per-views and stuff like that. So, I mean, eventually, who knows? The UFC might just say enough's enough. I don't think that, oh, man, nice punches coming in by Kuniev. Cracking on Santos' face. This is the second round. Let me fix this puppy up. I think the UFC is going to give him a gazillion chances, though. I really do. I think he's going to have to murder someone before the UFC does anything.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Brett.
Being a dad, it's insane to think this guy traumatized his kids like that. Whatever, came back drunk, looking for money to go to the strip club. Dude is a loser.
Yeah.
Shocking his girl was mad about him taking 10 G's to bang a stripper. Guy sucks all around.
I can't argue. By the way, Brett Baratheon is the top fucking dog. Arf!
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, Brett. Appreciate that. You're the top fucking dog, my friend. I forgot to put that in before. Thank you so much, Brett. Listen, being a dad now, being a little older, married again, I've made a bunch of mistakes in my life, so it's hard for me to throw stones right away.
You've never hit a woman.
I never fucking hit a woman and headbutted a cop car. I never done any of that. But I never did a hit and run. I mean, I've been hit and run before. I've actually been the victim of a hit and run. And I remember how my car was totaled. This woman could have killed me. And I was chasing the car down the street. I got out of the car. I was fine, thank God. And I was chasing the car down the street, and she fucking took off. And thankfully, we were able to, the police, we had witnesses, and we were able to find out what was going on. But I was there for a situation where someone hit and run me, and it was fucked up, man. I destroyed my car. Now imagine someone doing that to a pregnant woman, right? It's a messed up situation. That ship has sailed. Everything's better. He found God. Blah blah blah. And now fast forward, present day, and now he's up for domestic violence. It's like how do you? And if your kids are, he's got 3 freaking daughters. I couldn't imagine my daughter calling the police. I couldn't wrap my head around something like that. My daughter calling the cops because. I was beating the shit out of Jessie. Well, every once in a while, I got to slap her around, but drop an elbow between her eyes. But could you imagine being a guy bulking up into heavyweight, arguably the greatest fighter of all time, and you lay your hands on your fucking fiance? No matter how wrong she is, you got to get this is the best advice I can give to any guy. No matter how fucking pissed off you are, if your wife, your girlfriend is a psychopath, and there's a lot of freaking psycho women out there. I'm not trying to shit on John. Maybe his fiance's a nut job. I don't know.
He thinks all women are psychopaths.
They are all fucking nuts.
So tread lightly with that
women
conversation.
Women are crazy.
But so
right?
are men. But women just don't talk about it.
Well, Jon Jones is clearly nuts. But still, at the same time, women have hormones, right? They have hormone things on top of
so do men.
Whatever. Yeah, we have hormones too. But at the same time, I mean, you mix cocaine, then we're a problem, Jess. But if we're not doing the coke, we're fine. But I tell you, man, you got to get your ass out of the fucking room. That's the best advice. And what does he do when he's going out to the strip club? He's got a fiance,
Yeah, that's
3
what
daughters.
weirds me out.
He's going to this fucking strip club.
His wife and children are back at the hotel waiting for him, and he's out with his friends going to a strip club.
I never understood that. Like, even when I was an asshole, when I was like an asshole, you know, I was never the best in relationships. But I never understood why guys went to a strip club. Unless you're a single dude and you're just that desperate where you have to pay women to pay attention to you, then knock yourself out. But if you have someone at home, what the fuck you doing at the strip club? Why are you paying? Why are you paying to have people jump on your dick? Like, you're John Jones, man. You got to pay broads to do. I don't know. I don't know. But to each his own. To each his own. I don't know. It is what it is. So round 2 is going down here, and Kuniev using that weight on Santos against Cage.
Drunk Savage. You're right. Women do like to push buttons, but men know exactly which buttons to push to get a woman to react crazy so that the man can say, "Why are you acting so crazy?" So don't be misconstrued, Drunk Savage.
Listen, when it
you
comes
know how
down
this
to
game works.
When it comes down to it, and I think you're a logical young lady, when it comes down to it, women, I'm trying to think of the best way to say this. I can't tell you how many times I've seen guys on the phone saying, what's wrong? Like, I could see a total,
But
I see it, and then
know
I
what's
look at the
wrong.
guy, and I'm like, I get it, bro. Like, guys know that.
90% of the time, you know what's wrong,
It's a woman.
but you play victim to make the woman
No,
look crazy.
we are not that intelligent where we can just figure out
Well,
what's
you
going
can't
on
be
in your
that
head.
stupid because you were smart enough to do something to piss her off in the first place.
Listen, like Drunk says, men aren't perfect. He's not saying men are perfect. What we're saying is this. Men, most of the time, aren't equipped to deal with women's emotions, right? And some guys are so immature.
That's an excuse.
It's not, no, some guys are so immature that they completely handle it wrong. What you need to do is when a woman is in that woman zone, you need to get out of there.
It's not a woman zone.
You gotta get out
Men
of there.
can get into that zone
You have
too.
to extract yourself from the situation. You got to have the fucking SEAL Team 6 drop from the ceiling on ropes and fucking extract you from that situation, because the longer you stay there, you fall into the trap, right? Women set little traps.
No.
You fall into
no.
that shit. So you need fucking...
Women just want to be heard. Men set the traps for the woman to act crazy.
We're not setting any traps, trust
Yeah.
me. Now, men are guilty of this. When we're already knee-deep in bullshit, we're like, well, we're here already.
Let's make it worse.
Let's throw a zinger.
Yeah.
We are guilty of that, yes.
Yeah.
I am very guilty of that. When I feel like for instance, if I'm getting a ticket, right?
Yeah.
By a fucking shithead traffic cop or something like that.
Yeah.
And I already know I can't talk my way out of this ticket. I will just go a little further. I will get my money's worth. And be like, how do you sleep at night, you cunt?
But how does that help you in any way? It doesn't help you, right? If anything, it hurts you because you're just going to send the woman into a spiraling situation.
Doesn't
hurt. It's like a domino effect.
It's not right. It's not
You gotta
it's
think
not,
of it like dominoes, right? Like if one
Oh,
domino tips
hold on a
over,
second. Kuniev is that's it. It's over. Carnage.
4
that
minutes
fatty
left.
Kuniev gets it done in the 3rd round. Hold that thought, Jesse.
he
Kuniev.
looks like
He was just too big. Santos for the most part was holding his own, and then got his ass whooped. Look at this shit. Oh, look at this strike differential here. Oh my God. Maybe we should have paid attention a little more. Kuniev
Come on,
with the
Moms.
carnage. Then we'll get Jesse's idea on the situation. Wow. Killed him.
Carnage! Lick the carnage, embrace the carnage, go on a date with carnage. Vote for carnage, make babies with carnage, play jokes on carnage, masturbate with carnage, ejaculate the carnage, propose to the carnage, enjoy pancakes with the carnage, celebrate the carnage.
Should we do something with the heavyweight division? I mean,
Like
that's
what?
It's
This
the
is
only
great.
weight. No, it's the only weight class where you can have guys. I mean, how many pounds difference? He's fucking 30 plus pounds heavier.
so.
What are we doing?
It's heavyweight division for a reason,
I
right?
tell you
Ellie?
what, man.
It's
Maybe we should do something about this, because clearly the weight started to favor this dude. Like, we have weight classes for a reason. I was gonna say reason. I sound like Brody right now. We have a weight class. Like, what the fuck? Weight classes for a reason. So why in heavyweight?
Yeah.
Maybe we should have like heavyweight and super heavyweight. Right? Ellie agrees. Right? Should we have like a heavyweight and super heavyweight? I know, and but shouldn't we have like, Ellie, what the hell? Like, can I talk here? What are you doing?
She has a voice too.
See, that's what I'm saying. She's only 5 months old. She's already interrupting me. Yeah, super heavyweight, right? Am I wrong here?
Yeah, I like super heavyweight. That's interesting.
What are we having guys 30 pounds heavier? Like it's ridiculous. Add another freaking weight class.
Yeah.
Have like the super fatty weight class.
Yes.
What do you guys think? Am I crazy? Help me out here. Ellie Rose crashed the show. That's right. All right, guys, complete your thought here.
I don't even remember what my thought was.
You were talking about how great guys are and women start everything.
No, I think what I was trying to say was, what was I trying to say? I don't know. I can't even, it doesn't matter to me. All I'm saying is like, it's easy to, be like, oh, the women are the crazy ones, but there's always a reason. Just know that. Like, if you think your woman's acting crazy, just understand you did something, or it's been an accumulation of little things you've been doing that she's been bottling up, and it finally just exploded.
Yeah, but we bottle things up too.
And the reason she yells is not because just to yell. She's yelling because she feels unheard. She's probably told you a million times. She probably selective hearing like most men do, and so she freaked. She lost control, and it's not right. Women shouldn't yell at their husbands, just like men shouldn't yell at their wives. But it happens, and you just got to learn how to.
There are guys just as bad though. There are guys that are very feminine in their thinking, where they're very emotional and everything bothers them and shit like that. There are guys that are like that. Maybe John Jones is one of those guys. Maybe he's one of those emotional.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Need to start by removing the weight limit. There's not enough fighters for. How do you know there's not this fat? There's more fat people than skinny people on this earth. What are you talking about? Drive down, go to fucking a water park in South Carolina. Fucking walruses all over the place over there. No, I mean there's plenty of. What are you talking about? There's enough fat people that can compete. I honestly think 30 pounds is crazy to have on an opponent. I think it's nuts. Am I saying let's boycott? No, I just think, hey, why we have weight classes? What the fuck is the point? It goes right out the window at heavyweight. It's kind of weird. And then say you got a guy with 30 pounds weight difference and he just so happens to be a grappler. I mean, give him the dub before the fight even happens. Perfect couple like eggs and syrup. Although, I mean, McGriddles are pretty damn good.
Eggs and syrup are good.
What?
Eggs and syrup are good.
I don't have eggs and syrup. McGriddles are eggs and syrup, but I don't like. Those are delicious, but I don't think I could just have eggs and syrup, Jess. I don't think I could just have eggs and then pour syrup on the eggs. That sounds horrific.
Eggs and syrup are good.
A cruiserweight, yeah. Dude, let's mix it. Come on. We can spice it up, but you can do that. You have enough fat guys out there. Now, if we're talking about like super light weight classes, then that's when you come into problems, right? But there's an abundance of fat people out there. McGriddles are fire. Yeah, I haven't had it in a while, but I can go for it right now.
Moss introduced me to
The McGriddle. Yeah, I remember when I first came out, like that was like a staple. Anytime I would go on a vacation, the first thing I would get is a McGriddle before I get on the airplane. Like that was like my thing.
Yeah, McGriddles are bomb diggity, man.
Okay. Yeah, boxing. Doesn't boxing have like a super heavyweight? 30 pounds. What are we doing? Anyway, yeah, I guess that guy's getting a contract because he's got 30 pounds on his opponent. So Kuniev, 265 pound, 0.5 pound man, 6'4". He's a big boy. He's gonna get a contract because heavyweight needs some people regardless.
Moss, it's the same way in boxing. Fury Wilder always outweighs each other by a lot. Sumo heavyweight, yes, super heavyweight in boxing. Kuniev versus 7 midgets.
But with boxing, like boxing still, if you have a weight advantage, it's still an advantage. But if you're adding wrestling or jiu-jitsu or any sort of ground play, weight is a massive advantage. That's why wrestlers try to kill themselves to hit certain weight classes. You know, wrestling's a whole different game. And sambo and shit like that. And you got these motherfuckers with 30 extra pounds. Imagine Khabib. Think about this. There's a reason why Khabib stayed at 155, because he was a hell of a lot bigger than everyone else. Imagine Khabib was 30 pounds heavier than all his opponents. I mean, no one would ever even, I mean, no one won regardless. But people would die. People would fucking die. Yeah, see, AM said the same thing. We're on the same page. It's nuts.
Have you heard of John James Young, the English kid?
John
No.
what?
John James Young?
John James Young. I do not know.
John Jones is garbage.
I do not know.
And then start 235-pound division. I mean, it's easy to say John Jones is garbage. I mean, we don't really know. We're going based off of a police story. And usually there's 3 sides to every story. In this case, there's 4. So I wouldn't, I don't know. Like, I'm not saying he didn't do anything. It's kind of, like I said, it's hard to deny that he didn't do anything. But, or that he did anything. But regardless, until we know everything, it's very difficult to have a position on the whole situation.
All right, so here's the next fight on the card. That ended in a carnage. Now we have Lucas Almeida versus Daniel Zellhuber. We were discussing the John Jones situation over the first fight, so apologies if you're here wanting to know what happened. But there was a carnage and the Fat Boy won. Now we have Lucas Almeida versus Daniel Zellhuber. Wow, this guy's got a long neck, huh? It's like a giraffe. The Golden Boy. What the hell? What the?
No, I think he has a tiny head.
Yeah, he's got a tiny. This guy's, but his neck. Let's see. Is there another picture of this guy? Oh my God. What's up with this guy?
He's got a big neck and a tiny head.
Let me see him in this picture. Damn, that guy's got a long neck. He's like Mr. Fantastic. And here comes, what's his name again? The Greek? What's Gianni? Hey, Johnny. Yeah, Zellhuber.
Johnny.
He's 11-0 from Mexico.
Yeah.
Well, I might have to go with that guy.
Yeah.
Just because he has. I'm going with the long neck.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they're both undefeated. A battle of the undefeated.
Yes, sir.
I got Mexico all day. 22. What? He's 22? Oh, wait, hold on.
He looks 16.
Shit. I don't know if he's young. This kid, long neck and super young. Calf slicer, punches, ground and pound. Wow. What weight class is this? Was he fighting at? A lightweight fight. Interesting. Wow, a 22-year-old kid, lightweight, and he's, how tall is he? He's 6'1"? Damn. All right. This guy is 5'11". Okay, this is interesting.
John Jones is innocent, like R. Kelly is not a piece of shit, says John Doe. Jones is a dead man, says Cheetos. Steve Rivera is dropping, I think, flags in the chat, but it's not showing up for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever end up in court, I want Jesse on the jury. I'll get scot-free. No, I'm not saying that. Listen, I'm not saying the guy's innocent. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I personally believe that he has done something wrong. But I'm just trying to say, like, we live in a world right now where everybody's quick to go guilty, right? So I'm trying to give the dude the benefit of the doubt. It's hard to do when I believe he did something wrong, but I'm trying to play devil's advocate here. Jones' opponents from now on are going to kill him, says Cheetos. Leo England says LOL. BlizzKid says wonder what flag that would be.
Yeah, we can't tell, unfortunately.
It's probably the Mexican flag. It was MX.
Mexico? All right, let's go. I'm Mexican in this fight. I'm going with the 6'1" long neck man. Well, here's some of his highlights, Jess. Look at this guy. What, he's like a kickboxer? Yeah, this kid's 22. This is my new favorite fighter right here from Mexico. Look at him. Whoa, look at this guy throw punches. They're comparing him to Adesanya and John Jones. Yair Rodriguez. This kid's exciting, huh? 22 years old. We might see a young phenom here.
He kind of looks like my brother.
Actually, yeah, he does. Yeah, your brother has a long neck, too. What's up with these weird long necks that everyone's got?
It's a Mexican thing.
Mexican long neck?
Yeah.
It sounds like a species. The Mexican long neck.
You're mean.
You know, on your left, if you look, you can find in his natural habitat, next to the burrito stand over there. It's the Mexican long neck.
Oh, God.
The guy next to the taquito is over there, yes. Oh, shh, be quiet. You might wake him. The Mexican long neck is right over there.
All right, enough.
Yes. I'm going with Daniel, man. Let's go. Zellhuber. This guy, Lucas Almeida, looks pretty good, too. From Brazil. Is he a grappler? Before I didn't train every day, as it wasn't possible. But when she was born, I had two choices: to take it serious and train every day like a professional, or stop. So he had a child, apparently. Oh, yeah, a little girl. Little Brazilian girl. And there is Lucas Almeida in his natural habitat. The Brazilian, 12-0 undefeated, aardvark-looking face.
Ew. That's not very attractive, Moss.
The Italian no-necks. Drunk Savage burped on the phone call yesterday, Jesse.
Why do men do that?
I don't know.
Like, oh, it's so manly to burp out loud.
Well, I mean,
it's actually
listen.
very disgusting.
It is gross, but it gets the ratings. People love it. 71 likes. Smack the like. See, Polymarket underneath. We're going to discuss with them and try to get... Did they respond to the emails?
I don't know.
Because it would be nice. We're going to try to see if we can get an event this weekend so we can... I'm hot, man. I can't lose. Polymarket, I can't lose. Get your bonus. How do you get that bonus, Jesse?
Oh, righty.
No, hold on a second. Bullwash.com.
Wonderful.
Hold on a second.
I do not care what these fighters do outside of the cage at all. Not at all. I don't care if they beat their paralyzed grandmas. It's none of my business. Entertain me in the octagon.
You know, I would usually agree with that. I think the line I draw is beating women. You know? Like if Conor was guilty of the rape,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, I can't support this guy. Like that would be a problem. Thankfully, he got off scot-free, you know? But, yeah, like that's one thing. You can party, snort cocaine. You can even do steroids. I don't give a shit. But, you know, beat the shit out of women. You can't defend that. Unless you got history of it, then all right, fine. You guys could relate, I guess. I don't know. But you can't beat a chick. I mean, what the fuck? Right? How do you defend it? There's really nothing we can do.
Well, unless she hurt you first.
Yeah, that's true. Unless she fucking, you know, threw.
She's trying to kill you or something.
Yeah, she was trying to stab you in the face or
My
she pulled a gun.
My dad's ex-wife tried to kill him with a knife.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, see, then that's a different story.
Like she legit came after
that's
him
when
with
you
a
murder
knife.
a hoe. You murder a hoe.
But he was like 18 then. They got married young. Weird.
Oh man,
Some story.
I gotta get a haircut, man. I gotta trim my beard. And I gotta groom myself. I'm COVID free, so it's time to groom. Thank you, Chubbs and Brett Baratheon for the donations. Like we said in our tweet, if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be streaming every fucking night. Legit, you guys are keeping us on the air. That's why we're streaming like 6-7 days a week. It's kind of wild. So thank you guys for the donations. Appreciate that. And smash the likes. If you can't drop a donation, a like is wonderful, wonderful as well. Smash that like button. All right, the Mexican's in the cage, Jess. I'm going to get fired up for this thing. I have a feeling, though, is this Brazilian a jiu-jitsu guy? I mean, he's from Brazil. I don't know. Let's see. He might be the kryptonite. The O must go. This is an undefeated. I like this little burst over here. I think this is... Now, I don't have the bubbles on Contender Series graphic here. I didn't bring the bubbles in the fire.
How come?
Actually, I might be able to bring the fire out. Oh, no, I can't. But I bring it out for the UFC pay-per-views and fight nights because these are black and white images, and I can't quite get that effect. So you get a more bland look for the Contender Series.
Nothing bland on the MMA-Holes, Moss.
Yeah.
I have to for sure. Jones has, says Carl Grays. Always welcome y'all, says Leo England. Hit her Inda, says Johnny Smith. Cheeto says Jones' wife looks like a nice, peaceful woman.
Wonderful, wonderful.
She does. She looks like a
can
nice,
be deceiving.
nice young lady.
You can't
I mean,
say you care what they do just when they get caught. You have no idea if they beat their wives. You think none of these fighters beat their wives without getting caught.
Oh my goodness. Come on, Chubbs. All right, 30 Almeida, 22 Daniel, 5'11 Almeida, 6'1 Daniel, 155.5 pounds Almeida, 156 pounds Daniel, 71-inch reach for Almeida with a 6-inch reach advantage at 77 inches for Daniel.
Okay.
Zellhuber.
2 undefeated fighters. Thank you, Chubbs. You know what I like, Chubbs? He's a certified psychopath. Like, I feel like he is like one beer away from literally just killing somebody. Like, he's just a nut job. I love it. All right, here we go. First round of action between the boys. Zellhuber versus Almeida, and this one should be pretty fiery. Both guys undefeated records. Nice leg kick starting up Almeida, and then a retaliation by Zellhuber. How do you say this guy's name? Zellhuber?
Zellhuber?
Zellhuber? Oh, shit, the Brazilian catch him with a hook. Another right hand. Oh, man, they're swinging. Both boys are going. Almeida creeping forward with those red trunks and hits him with a leg kick. Almeida really is. He's got some powerful strikes. Zellhuber. I guess Zellhuber, right? Zellhuber. How do you say this guy's? I'm going to say Mexico. I'm just going to call him Mexico and Brazil. That's what I'm going to do here. This is Brazil, and that's Mexico. That's what I'm going to say. Both guys nullifying each other with kicks. A right, left. Oh, boy. Almeida, the Brazilian, coming forward with a slugging combination. Almeida's got this nasty dragon tattoo on his back. Actually, it looks like a cartoon. Nice right hand straight to the face. And then Zellhuber with the wrap around the waist and driving Almeida to the cage to slow down the pacing of this fight. Mr. Mexico is only 22 years of age. The undefeated Mexican trying to get a win here and grab a contract, but Almeida's looking to spoil the party and get one of his own. Almeida trying to get his body off the cage, and Zellhuber just pressing him and hits him with a nice shoulder bump. Knee to the body by Almeida. Herzog watching closely as they are competing against the cage. Oh, man, Almeida breaks his way off and then punches to the body. Almeida checks a leg kick. Zellhuber comes over with the right, kind of misses with that. Oh, man, Almeida landing with beautiful combinations. Almeida looking crisp to start this fight. Zellhuber having a problem getting going. 1-2 Almeida.
Zellhuber's going to get knocked out.
Yeah, Almeida looks great. Zellhuber throwing a jab out there, but Zellhuber, it looks like he's got his hands full. Almeida coming with a beautiful right hand. Zellhuber with the kick. Hooks missing by Almeida. Good head movement by Zellhuber. Zellhuber. Oh, the 1-2 by Almeida over the top. Comes in with a follow-up right hand. Both boys colliding with punches. And then Almeida just muscles him to the cage. Underhook. Mexico with the control. As he circles back.
She has such a grumpy look on her face. She just like throws her toys and like she's mad at everything.
Yeah, she's a little grump. So Zellhuber. How do you say this guy's name? I gotta hear it. Zellhuber, right? What a weird name. That doesn't sound very Mexican. Anyway, Zellhuber with a right and then eats a right hand by Almeida. Almeida looking vicious. Zellhuber resets to the middle of the octagon and eats a leg kick. Almeida is looking feisty here. 38-14 with the strikes. Almeida creeping in, body shot coming over the top. And I tell you what, decent head movement by Zellhuber, though, as he dodges those punches. He's trying to get something going here with a kick to the body. And then another kick to the body following that up. 150 left in the first round. Almeida creeping in. Almeida eats a kick to the body and then punches right through it. Resetting to the middle, Mexico. Zellhuber eats a leg kick. Oh, the right hand by Almeida once again. The nose of Zellhuber is bleeding, dripping blood from the nostrils. Almeida creeping forward, checks a kick, hits him with a left. Zellhuber with a nice right hand. So Mexico tagging on the Brazilian face. Nice body shot by Almeida. Counter strike, left hand. Zellhuber grabs Almeida, throws him to the fence. So Zellhuber in control against the cage with 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the first round. That's right, Ellie. So apparently babies do that. We never knew that.
Yeah. She's actually ahead of the game. They're not supposed to do that until 6.5 months to 8 months. And she's not even 5 months yet.
A nice knee by Zellhuber. They break off. This has been a pretty intense first round between the boys. Zellhuber is trying to stay calm here, throwing jabs out, but Almeida should be winning this round. Left hand, Almeida. She sounds like she's possessed. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Almeida creeping forward as Zellhuber backs up and a kick to the body again by Zellhuber. The left cheek swelling up. Left hand coming in, Zellhuber. 25 seconds left in the round. Zellhuber circling the outside of the cage and counters with a beautiful left hand, and then Almeida retaliates with a left of his own. Zellhuber puts his arms out, says, I'm ready, and then eats a flurry of punches. But as he does so, the Mexican cracking with the right hand, showing a chin. Now Almeida coming forward, saying that didn't hurt, hits with a right. Almeida creeping in over there. Zellhuber backing up. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, a beautiful straight right hand to the face to end the round. Almeida gets the first. Almeida definitely gets the first over there. Here we go. Donations.
Please, I'm begging you. Don't ever buy another UFC pay-per-view.
Oh! Roberto dropping a 50.
I don't want your money.
Oh, Roberto.
Pussies. I don't want your money. Pussies.
Pussies, 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 pussies.
Whoa,
Pussies. I
Hearns
don't
in the
want your
chat,
money.
baby.
Pussies,
Hearns.
money, pussies, money, pussies, pussies.
You're a moron.
Did you read what he said?
I don't want your money. Money, money, money.
Pussy.
Wow.
Money. Pussy, pussy. I don't give a f.
Mexican long neck, that's what they all say. BMW. Sauropod.
Roberto, thank you for the $50 donation. My God. Top dog. No one's topping that shit. That is a massive dono coming in on the Contender series. My goodness, Roberto. Thank you. Get ready for the second round. Holy smokes. Like I said, if it weren't for you guys, we wouldn't be here as much. So thank you so much for that donation. Really appreciate it. All right, going into the second round here, what do you think? Do you think Zellhuber can come back?
Maybe. He looks like he's coming back. He's putting the pressure on Almeida right now.
All right, let's go. Either guy can get a contract as they are really throwing in this second round, but Zellhuber grabbing on the neck and getting driven to the fence by Almeida, pushes Almeida to the cage, wraps the underhook in. Now Zellhuber looking for a trip, and whoa, dumps him down to side control. The Mexican, 22 years of age, gets the takedown and wants a mount. Half guard from the top. Zellhuber in controlling, dominating position early in the second round. That's a doozy. So Mexico showing some ground game here on the Brazilian. Almeida scooting his ass back to the cage and left hand sliding into the face. Hammer fist. And here we go. Viva Mexico. With 4 minutes left in the second round, let's see if he can sway the momentum of this fight. It's a big takedown. Still controlling on the ground now inside the guard. Mexico with an elbow from the top. Almeida gets up. He don't want it. Driving for another takedown here. Zellhuber going for a double. But Almeida doing a good job getting that underhook, looking to defend. And then Zellhuber goes for the single leg high up on the crotch, looking for the takedown. Once again, as he lifts the leg up super high, hits him with the knee, they separate. So Zellhuber opted for the knee to the body, knowing that he could not get the second takedown. 3:19 left in the second. A right hand straight to the face of Almeida. Zellhuber's nose started to bleed some more as he backs up. Almeida looking to engage. Nice left hand. Beautiful head movement by Zellhuber as he dodges the punches of Almeida back to the center of the octagon. So Almeida looking like he's getting a little tired here. And Zellhuber, the younger one, bouncing around. And there's that right hand. Oh, and a kick to the body. Zellhuber cruising now. Momentum has clearly changed. Almeida creeping in. Some good composure by the youngster. Left hand and a right hand just missing by Almeida as he swoops one in there. Zellhuber steps away. Zellhuber hits him with the right. 2:35 left in the second round. We got a donation. Let's creep it in. We got Brett Baratheon coming in with the donation.
Wonderful, wonderful.
What do we got, Brett?
I'm 6 minutes behind in the video. Just heard Jess say we don't know everything yet. They 100% have chest and dash cams catching this. His baby girl begging the manager to call the cops tells you all you need to know. His lady is used to this and scared.
Yeah, there you go, Jess. What do you think about that?
Yeah, listen, like I said, I believe he did something, but I was just trying to play devil's advocate.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. And especially if they have the chest cams, that usually does get released. So I would love to see that. But yeah, that's got to be a horrible sight if your child is begging. Oh my God, that's fucked up. Thank you, Brett, for the donation.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Chubbs.
OJ and Conor McGregor both not guilty. I'm sure they're innocent.
See, certified psychopath. Oh man, you know who I think? Conor McGregor. Although, what's it called? Think about Mike Tyson. Think about Mike Tyson was accused of beating the shit out of his girl, right? Was it Robin Givens or some shit like that? I can't remember her name. I think it was that. Whoa, man. Good head movement again by Zellhuber. And Mike Tyson, he's a big drug addict, the whole deal, in a lot of trouble. Oh, a beautiful kick, question mark kick upstairs by Zellhuber. Left hand swinging into the face. Zellhuber looking great. Oh, the right hand by Almeida. Retaliation. Beautiful shot there Nice back and forth between the boys. But look at Mike Tyson. Everyone loves him now. He's oh, beautiful kicks by Zellhuber, spinning around, cracking him, grabbing in the Muay Thai clinch, throwing Almeida to the fence. 35 seconds left. At this moment, we're going to have a 1-1 fight going into the third. And everyone loves Mike Tyson now, you know? So there's always ways to redeem yourself. But John Jones just consistently makes mistake after mistake over a stretch of years, and it gets trickier and trickier to defend. On top of it, John was a cheater too, which doesn't help when you're, using performance-enhancing drugs and shit like that. Man, beautiful stuff here. Zellhuber with the hands down, now behind his back, taunting in Almeida. Zellhuber feeling it, wins the second round, pointing over to Dana White. Dana White shaking his head like, damn, and clapping. I think Dana really likes this kid. 22 years old. All right, so we got a split fight going into the third. Who's going to win this? We got the takedown, that big takedown by Zellhuber. Who's going to win this thing? Minkia. Okay, let's go to round number 3. Okay. We love Mike. She's so cute, this kid. So cute. All right, get ready for third round here. They're icing the neck, and the corner's got to be telling Almeida, listen, you lost that round, buddy. You got to get this one here. Right? That's right, I agree. Yeah, Almeida looking shot. 179, make sure you hit the like button. I agree. I agree, Ellie. Let's go. Third round has begun. Who's going to win this thing? What do you think in the chat? Almeida tired out. Ellie, what do you think about Johnny Bones? Nice jab by, man, I really like this kid Zellhuber. By the way, Almeida looking good too. Whoa, we're hurt.
I need a time machine.
Yo, you going crazy tonight. Roberto's going nuts. He's going nuts.
Yeah.
You punk ass white boy. Come here and tell me that if I fuck you in your ass, you punk white boy. You faggot. You can't touch me, you're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive,
You bitch.
Fuck you, you hoe. Come and say in my face, fuck you, ass for everybody. You bitch. Come on, you bitch. You're scared coward. You're not man enough to fuck with me. You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch. Look at you scared now, you hoe. Scared like a little white pussy. Scared of the real man. I'll fuck you till you love me.
Thank you, Roberto. Appreciate
Mike
that. But
Tyson was a very scary man. Man has kids all over. He has one in Mexico. Smiley face. T-Rex.
thank you, Roberto. How about, big up to Roberto, making it rain on a Tuesday night. The current top dog drops a $20 donation. My goodness. Thank you so much, Roberto. Hearns, baby. Yo, you're the man, Hearns. Thank you. All right. You like that donation? Yeah, you like that? Mike Tyson donation? You're into that? So this, when they get to this age, they start to figure out that noises get their parents' attention.
They realize they have a voice.
Zellhuber looking pretty good here. Lands the right. Comes back with a left. That one doesn't land. He's creeping forward. The long guy with the long neck is controlling the center of the octagon. A nice right hand by Almeida to back him up. Almeida says, I'm still into this fight. Throwing a knee out there that misses. Zellhuber coming forward, hits him with the right. Then that push kick to the body. Beauty. Mexico with the leg kick. Zellhuber eats a leg kick of his own. Whoa, a nice right hand by Almeida. Backing Zellhuber up. Zellhuber nods and comes forward with the right. 2:50 left in the third and final round. Zellhuber cracks him with another right. Herzog still watching the boys with 2:45 left. Zellhuber backs up. Almeida looking for an entrance here as Zellhuber whips a jab in. Zellhuber with some good head movement, looking like he is the more fresher of the two fighters. Almeida nods after a leg kick, and then that jab coming in by Zellhuber. Almeida misses with the right hand. Zellhuber too quick with the footwork and head movement. Coming in with freaking question mark kicks and the whole deal. Zellhuber showing that he's got a plenty of strikes. Body shot by Almeida. Zellhuber back to the middle. This kid is 6'1", 155 pounds, 22 years of age, and rocking a shot to the body of Almeida. Coming over the top with a right and missing. Almeida could be in a little trouble here as he won the first round lost the second, and the third one looks like it's going Viva Mexico. Mexico backs up and dodges a punch by Almeida. Comes in with a left hook that counters into the side of the face of Almeida. Almeida having problems here, coming in with the right hand. A retaliation punch by Zellhuber once again. A left hand. Almeida with the 1-2. I don't know how much that really landed. Zellhuber's head movement is slick. Rolling with punches there. I saw Matt Bissett put something out on CES. Nice left hook by Almeida. And he says what fighters don't get enough credit for is when they roll with the punches. Did you see that tweet?
I did not.
It's actually pretty interesting. Matt Bissett had a fight. He retired in CES. He fought for the UFC and Bellator as well. And he says a lot of fighters, when they roll with the punches, even though they get hit, if they turn their head simultaneously with that punch, it lessens the effect of the punch and you can absorb more damage.
I didn't know
And
that.
we're seeing that here with Zellhuber. He does a very good job of that as well. Very good head movement. And even when he gets hit, he moves his head so he doesn't absorb much impact. It's interesting. Left, right hand by Zellhuber. 55 seconds left, and there's that head movement again. One does slip in by Almeida as he's relentless with the combos. Zellhuber controls now, switching stances, and there he goes upstairs with the kick. Every time he throws that kick up to the face, he always turns around, spins another one in for extra, I don't know. Oh, a nice left hook by Zellhuber. 35 seconds left. He trots right back to the middle. This is a decision looking like a left-right, nice kick to the legs. Zellhuber's just cruising right now. He's tagging him and resetting, circling back to the middle. The kid is so young here, but he looks so good with his striking. He does have Israel Adesanya type striking, but he's got grappling as well. This might be the Izzy of 155. I mean, he's only 22 years of age. It's kind of wild. It looks like Zellhuber's talking some shit as he's pressed against the fence. The fight is over, but Zellhuber just throws him against the cage, and both fighters putting their hands up. Dana White standing and clapping. Zellhuber got the job done. Wow. Yeah? Yeah, you don't say. Ah. Yeah, put it like this so they can see her face. What are you trying to say? What do you think, Zellhuber? You like him? Did a good job? Yeah? She agrees. She likes it. Jess, what do you think from what you saw of this? What do you think of that Zellhuber?
Almeida.
Almeida? You think Almeida won?
Yeah.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Let me put this over here. All righty. Does anyone agree with Jesse that Almeida won this fight? I mean, all right.
But, what's her face? The judge?
Adelaide Bird, I think
Yeah.
she is there. 110 to 102. Almeida did win the first round. But nah, I don't think he won that fight. Zellhuber did, I don't know, he did great, I thought. Almeida did win in the body shots, 24-14. Everything else, there was control time. And excuse me, hold on, I'm flipping it around. Almeida won on the total strikes. Let's see. He got the head strikes. I mean, the first round was his round. He looked great in the first round. Let's see what the judges say. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I saw it. All right, unanimous. 29-28. Zellhuber. Oh, I'm saying it. Zellhuber. Zellhuber gets the win by unanimous decision, 29-28. I concur. I completely agree. This kid's getting a contract.
Wonderful, wonderful.
2 joints.
Life's full of dictions. For $2 I can send a mess here, or for $1 Carrie will sing me a song of my choice. I highly doubt she would sing Nothing Compares to You, or anything by R. Kelly. Fuck man. Shout out to Wody, his calls are whirly G Wood.
Brody's my favorite caller. I don't care. He's the new king of the calls. What do you think of Brody, Jess?
I think he's a little salty.
Yeah, I like that he's got a little chip on his shoulder. He's got a little attitude.
I'm not a big fan of the chip.
You don't like it? Well, he's got it. I mean, he's got to roll with the punches here. It's not like I make it
Everybody
easy
does,
for him.
though. It's not like he's singled out. Everybody deals with it.
Yeah, well, he gets it pretty hard, and he deals it with it pretty well, I think. Chubb's coming in. Thank you, 2 joints.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Mike Tyson went to prison for rape, and then he goes on the Joe Rogan podcast and talks about how beating the shit out of people gets him physically aroused. Most of the people mad about John Jones love Mike Tyson. The world is full of
It's so
foreigners.
true. It's so true. I'm telling you, I was saying this when Conor was going through heat. I was making the same analogy. I was like, how do the people that celebrate Mike Tyson think Conor McGregor is the biggest piece of shit in the world? I mean, people don't realize what Mike Tyson used to do back in the day. But he's Mike Tyson, so it's all good. That's a fantastic point. You know, it's the same thing. And the people throwing shade at fucking at John Jones are probably Mike Tyson fans. It's the truth. It is so true. But time heals all wounds, right?
Sorry I'm late. I got those my tickets today. Thanks to Condale. Let me know if there is any update on press passes. Imagine what Andrea Lee would do to these two guys. These two pussies. Those ribs looking breakable.
The next, we have we're going back and forth with them now. So the next email that's sent out, we'll throw it out in there and see. But that's awesome, guys. XMMA, Kendall and Glove Touch, sitting in a tree, watching fights.
Super chat.
Hi.
What's up, my holes? Sup to all the chat-ahoo.
What up, Carl? Thank you guys for the donations. Appreciate it. You guys are sexy tonight on a Tuesday night Contender Series. We just witnessed a fight that was very good. And this Zellhuber fella, he is someone to look out for, man. Now he's 12-0, only 22 years of age, a big, strong, lightweight fighter. And I'm very looking forward to seeing what this guy has in store. I mean, he seems like he's got everything. He's got that John Jones, actually more Israel Adesanya, but you know what? Maybe more John, because he does have a ground game too. From Mexico, this guy is someone to look out for, the Golden Boy. Really interested to see what the UFC can do with this kid. Is he too young? Are they going to give him a developmental deal or are going to throw him right into the fire? I don't know. Brett Baratheon, he got Moss to unknowingly play porn on... are you talking about... It's not even... By the way, that's not the full reason. It's just that's just the icing on the cake.
He was warned about Justin Jr. for a long time.
Yeah, it's way more than that. It's way more than that. He's actually a troubled kid that I'd rather have him grow up before he joins the community. Right, Ellie? Kid's got problems.
Is he from Mexico? I doubt he has a very good ground game. No offense, is Brewster.
Well, I mean, you saw that takedown.
That's racist, Brewster.
Why, Mexicans don't have a good ground game?
That's racist.
What do you think of Jeffrey's mullet from Canada? What do you think about that thing? By the way, let's give a shout out to our sponsors real quick. We spoke about Polymarket.
Yeah.
But let's look at the website. By the way, I'm plus on the Polymarket, baby. I'm digging it. I actually really like this website. Got the money like that. Super quick. This is like the way to get. This is the future here. Polymarket's pretty cool. And how do we get like a little bonus over here on the Poly?
Polymarket is a crypto platform that lets you trade on sports, politics, current events, and more. There are a variety of markets, but right now you can trade on the UFC fights. I believe they're actually going to be adding more questions to the website as well, UFC. Yeah. Users can trade throughout the whole fight. There is no house. You can trade against other people, all done on the blockchain. Sign up with referral code MMA-Holes, that's MMA-HOLES, to get up to $100 reimbursed on your first day of trading. Click the link in the description below to start trading today.
Will Andrew Cuomo be the governor of New York, January?
No.
Well, I guess that's over. Yeah, so you could actually trade on here. It's really freaking cool. It's a cool website. We won some cash on here thanks to Volkanovski. No thanks to Nick Diaz, but Volkanovski saved us. Right, Ellie? Yeah, she wants to be part of the deal. So check it out for yourself. Let us know what you think. Polymarket. Link in the description for that. We have Head Rush as well. Head Rush, baby.
Head Rush is provider of the highest quality, authentic apparel for lifestyle, MMA, and action sports enthusiasts. Head over to Head Rush with the link in the description below using promo code MMA-Holes. That's MMA-HOLES for 20% off of your entire purchase.
All right. Ellie loves Head Rush, baby. Yeah, Ellie loves it. Head Rush is the best. By the way, premium clothing. Like, legit, it's top-notch premium clothing. We've washed it, worn it a gazillion times. They look great. The colors stay the same. The logos don't fade off, so it's actually pretty cool. Head Rush. You look like a badass as well. By the way, look, I got Mystic Roots on me. MysticRootsCBD.com if you want 20% off your Mystic Roots. If you want 20% off, use the promo code for MMA Holes only. 20% off, promo code MMAHOLES. The best CBD in the game, homegrown from Oregon. So go check it out, and trust me, it works. I am living proof that this stuff legit works. Many of panic attacks under this roof, and we've saved so much money on hospital bills by actually ingesting CBD. We use the drops over here in our house, and I'm telling you, it's wonderful, wonderful. If you want to watch the fights, the Contender series, the UFC fights as well, we have a link pinned in the live chat and the description, ESPN Plus. Everyone that uses it, we get a little kickback. And I'm telling you, it's another way to support our show. So if you're going to watch pay-per-views, you're going to pay for it, use our link. Run back to our streams, use our promo links, and it just helps us out over there. Or if you're just going to get like Hulu, Disney Plus, you want any of that stuff, the bundles, the packages, or just want to watch fight nights, ESPN Plus fight nights, Contender series, check out our link, use it, be wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, all right. XMMA, you notice that Glove Touch spoke about it. It will be shown on our channel. 3 XMMA events shown on the Fukin MMA Holes. Love XMMA. We're going to try to get John Dotson on the show. He's headlining the card. You remember John Dotson? Knocked out TJ Dillashaw. John Dotson, the Ultimate Fighter. John Dotson, a legendary UFC fighter who never really got the title. Had chances at the belt, but Mighty Mouse had his number. We'll be fighting on XMMA. So we'll be showing that here. It'll be the same night as Costa versus Vittori. So we'll be doing like a combo situation. It's going to be a fun night. So that's that. This is the next fight over here between Borralho and Jeffery. We got Brazil versus Canada. There's Brazil. There's Canada over there. You see their stats up in the box. So we'll see what these guys have to bring. First fight, we saw her finish. The guy was a big fat guy. I don't know much about him, but he did finish his opponent, so I'm sure he's going to get a contract. The second fight, the kid from Mexico, yeah. Dotson's been off for a little while from the UFC. Yeah, he's been out, and he was supposed to fight on the last XMMA event, but he got like into an accident or something. So yeah, but John Dotson was always one of those guys that was very exciting, bouncing off of cages after victories. Very athletic guy, powerful little man. So yeah. Oh, look at this guy's mullet. My goodness. Jeffery is walking out to the cage now. Let's look a little more about Jeffery. Let's see what we got. What is up with this guy? He's just chilling with that mullet. 10-2-0. He's on a 4-fight win streak. Niagara Falls, Ontario. Slight favorite. 28 years of age. 6'1" southpaw. All right. The show's on VHS. Big thank you to our donators, guys. You guys really killed it tonight, especially Roberto. Do you're a G. Thank you to all the likes as well. 94 likes. Yo, 200 likes. That's the goalie goal. 200 likes. So keep on smashing that like button. Aaron Jeffery, 4-fight win streak. We said that. Finished 8 of 10 wins, 7 knockouts. Damn. Thank you for the subscribe. We don't have a subscribers only chat tonight, so we have it free to everybody. Clerco, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. We'll be live again tomorrow. I'm sure we'll get back into the John Jones news and we'll talk about the fights this weekend. So we got that. Got to go for a nice little stroll after this. Nice little stroll. Erase his haircut. Tornado downtown New York right now. What? Tornado in New York right now? Is that true? Let's see. Let's see. Alrighty. Let's see. Tornado, New York. Is there a tornado in New York? 2007. I don't see no tornado in New York. I don't know what the fuck that is. That'd be weird though, right? All right, here we go. Caio Borralho, 8-fight unbeaten streak, 7-0, 1 no contest. Borralho is a 6'1", 185-pounder. And here he goes, pointing up to the sky. I mean, I don't know, man. That kid from Mexico, that's a big 155er. There's a tornado in my pants. Is this subscribers only still on? Really? Let me check. There's a glitch in how he scheduled the stream. So let me see. Is subscriber only on? If so, then you gotta fucking subscribe. Sorry, guys. That wasn't designed to happen, but I'm too lazy to change it. Let's see. By the way, I saw Candyman. That's supposedly like the sequel. By the way, keep in mind, I'm a very big Jordan Peele fan. I think his movies are pretty damn good. That's why I watched this movie. But don't waste your time. It is a woke piece of shit. It is horrific. Like legit terrible. I'm shocked that he actually wrote this thing or was co-wrote. It is so fucking bad. Like, it's disgusting how bad it is.
John Jones just posted on his Instagram story of him lifting weights and had a few captions. The one that made me chuckle is he said he is quitting alcohol forever. We all know that bullshit.
He's quitting alcohol forever. Yeah. Thank you, Aaron Parker, for the subscribe. Thank you, Glove Touch. The original was great. Another reason why I wanted to see it. Go woke, go broke. I am telling you, it is so unbearably disappointing, and the agenda in the movie is so force-fed into your face about how terrible white people are. Like, I was like, what the fuck am I couldn't believe my eyes when I was watching this thing. I'm like, are they kidding me? There was no subtlety at all to it. And I also saw the movie Old. I don't know, M. Night Shyamalan, not one of his best movies. Just going to say that. I'll talk about it on the second channel. Next time we go live on the second channel, I'll go in depth. The one that I did like, what did we see? It was a movie I did like. Oh, shit. I liked it so much I forgot what it was. The fuck did I see? No, I can't remember now. BLM bullshit. It's so, listen, I get it. I get that there's racism in this world. There's no doubt about it. But my God, and M. Night's not overrated. When he is on, he's got some good, like that movie with the two kids going to grandma and grandpa's house. I thought it had a great twist. I thought it was a fun movie. Of course, The Sixth Sense. I liked Unbreakable. I liked all three of those Unbreakable movies. But yeah, he's had some duds, and Old was interesting concept, terribly executed. Anyway, the mullet got control against the fence with 3 minutes left in the first round. I can't remember the movie that we saw that I liked now. I couldn't like it that much. Nice jab by Borralho. Borralho looking thick. Coming in. Oh, a right hook by Borralho. Right on the face of the mullet man. Jeffery rocking the mullet. The mustache creeping forward. A Rambo 5 movie. You know, I don't think I've seen that. I can't remember the movie. The other movie I saw. I'm drawing a freaking blank. I'm drawing a blank here. Anyway, we'll get into the action in a second. Don't mind me. I just want to see if it is on subscribers only mode. All right, sorry guys. You must subscribe to talk to us in the chat. Anyway, if not, forget it. All right, let's get back into this here. Borralho circling Jeffery to the fence, controlling with an underhook. Now Borralho looking for a takedown here. He's trying to drag Jeffery down, knee to the belly. Borralho still muscles him to the fence, and here we go, underhook. Oh, man, Jeffery can't peel his body off. Has a lock around the body. And Borralho looking like a kind of a Paulo Costa, like a mini Paulo Costa. As Jeffery's trying to fight for position, does push himself off the fence, throws a hook and misses, but gains the separation. Jeffery coming in, eats a right hand. Borralho creeps in. This guy does. He looks like a mini Paulo Costa. It's kind of weird. Borralho coming, backing up. A flying knee by Borralho. Jeffery eats it and keeps moving forward. Oh my God. Jeffery keeps on walking into punches here. Right hands again. Borralho Jeffery's got to be careful. He's about to get slept. Borralho is landing nicely. Nice leg kick by Jeffery. Good head movement by Borralho. Swings him to the side. And then Jeffery eats 2 leg kicks, and there's one stomping one to the knee by Borralho. 1 minute left in the first round. Borralho controlling the center. Jeffery's trying to get some momentum here, and there's a right hand. Lands on the face. Borralho in phase, comes forward with that leg kick again. Borralho backs up, counters with a left and a right. Oh, man, the cracking sound of those punches. Flush on the mullet face. Jeffery looking kind of like dog shit here. But it doesn't matter, man. The last fight, losing a nice head kick there by Borralho. My goodness, Jeffery, he's got to get something going here. Just get out of this first round and, walks into a right hand again. Borralho is just cruising. 25 seconds left in the round. Jeffery circling the outside of the cage, trying to creep in, switching stances. But Borralho's got that left hand cocked back, and he's found a home for it over and over and over again. Jeffery creeping forward with a jab. Borralho threatens the kick, and Jeffery... Oh, there's a knee by Borralho. Jeffery partially blocks that, comes in, charges in with a left hook or right, now clinches against the fence. Jeffery has some control against the cage, hits him with a knee, and that's the end of the first round. All right. Well, Borralho got that first. That doesn't really mean anything, right? Still 2 more rounds left. Kicking the nuts. All right, so there's the stats over there. 47-22 in favor of Borralho. 31-11 Borralho. 25-10. 9 body strikes to 5. Leg kicks, everything in favor. Besides the control. A little extra control by Jeffery, but all Borralho in that fight so far. Hi, Sneaky Smurf. How are you? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for the subscribe. Seeing you coming in. Subscriber-only chat. Wasn't by choice, but YouTube has a glitch, so it is what it is. You got to deal with it. You just got to deal with that shit, man. All right, let's see. We finished Ted Lasso, if anyone cares. Okay, let's get ready for the next round. Here we go. Round number 2, baby. Tuesday Night Contender Series, Season 5, Episode number 5. All right, friends, let's do this. Smash the fucking like. That's right. Listen to B-Man. He knows what he's talking about. Here we go. Jeffery trying to turn up here early in the second round, creeping forward with the left hand. Now Borralho driving for a takedown. Lands it. Jeffery grabbing on the fence. Did not help. Borralho just soaking the legs together. And we got a YouTube donation.
In messaging the owner this message to inform you subscribers only mode is not engaged. This channel's letting every naked R. Kelly listening Malibu drinking Luke Thomas in. This is like the border in Del Rio. Flood of immigrants being let in.
I checked, man. Subscriber only. I thought it wasn't, but it is. Did say hi to you. Where are you going, on a run or a jog after the show? Well, going for a walk. So my cardio, it's so weird after this freaking coronavirus BS. Nice combo by Borralho. I'm slowly just trying to get my body moving again, but it's just like, it's weird. It's a weird feeling. There's like after effects. Oh, a nice knee again by Borralho, jumping in. Jeffery just eats it and comes forward, pushes against the fence. A little family stroll after this. Eat and stroll. Bad storm supposedly hitting the U.S. tonight. Got my generator ready. Where is it supposed to be hitting? We had a little rain last night, but here we don't really get much. The cardio thing, it's not an urban myth. Remember when Chimaev said he had some problems after COVID? Like, there is actually some, it's not everybody, but some people have issues, and I'm having a lot of fucking issues. I tried working out the other day, and it was just like, it was nuts, man. I felt all fucked up. I had to stop, shortness of breath, the whole deal. But I'm going to keep doing it piece by piece. I'll be back fine. No worries. No worries on this end. Jeffery creeping in there. And nice footwork by Borralho. He's bouncing back and forth, making it very difficult for Jeffery. Jeffery comes in with the right hand, charging to the fence, trying to put the underhook in there, but they're battling for control against the cage. Jeffery throws a knee in there. Another knee coming in by Jeffery, but Borralho just small punches to the face to try to separate off the fence. 2:20 left in the second round. Borralho trying to peel his body off the fence, but Jeffery with the control still. He is trying to get an underhook in there. Jeffery really grinding against the cage. KHAMZAT was coughing up blood after trying to work out. Yeah, KHAMZAT was saying he had shit. We all made fun of it. Like I was guilty of it too. Listen, I didn't believe it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, shit! A takedown by Borralho. Like I believe there was some sort of severity to it, you know. But at the same time, the after effects, I was like, this guy's a pussy. But no, there's after effects of this freaking COVID bullshit. I mean, I guess there's different variants and strains or whatever. Say what you will. But I don't give a shit if it's made in a lab or not. There is, a nice left hand by Borralho. There are some crazy effects. So, friend of mine had COVID and then immediately after got the shot, one of the injections, and then had a heart problem. Had to go straight to the hospital, after it. So, like, you don't know what the fuck. That's why the whole mandate thing's is kind of bullshit. I'm with the people. I understand why people are freaking out about that. It's nuts. As much as I'm pro-vaccine, at the same time, you shouldn't be driving this shit into people's bodies, forcing people to get this thing unwillingly. That's just ridiculous. So I'm with the people on that. But yeah, it's nuts, man. We're in a weird time. Controlling against the fence. Jeffery is the one doing it. 40 seconds left in the second round. Here's the problem with this round. I think you can... I mean, he's got the control against the cage. He's not doing anything with it. He's just holding Borralho there. Borralho's trying to stay active from off the fence. And I got to say this. I think Borralho even won this round. I mean, you got to do something with this shit. He's just holding him there. I mean, maybe I'm wrong about this, but Borralho can't... He's trying to get this takedown here. I mean, Jeffery, excuse me. Look at the control time. 3:27. He's still controlling against the fence, but Borralho's coming in with some knees, and he's doing small little punches, and he's just trying to push off. And now he shifts Jeffery to the fence at the end of the round. Oh, and a spinning elbow coming at the buzzer by Borralho. This Jeffery, I think he's down 2-zip. Even though he had the control against the cage, Jeffery looking really frustrated, and he ate a nasty elbow at the end of that round. Jeffery's got to get a knockout in this second. It's crazy. How's she doing? After this fight, you want me to? We'll switch off and I'll take her. All right, so I got to be honest here. I mean, I thought Jeffery would give a little bit more. I think he is the favorite in this fight, right? No, he's not actually. He's a slight underdog. Oh, no, he's the favorite. Yeah, Jeffery is the favorite. He is the favorite over here. No, not by much. A little taller. But I think Borralho's winning this thing. Let me know. Jeffery 2-zip. Let's get some donations in over here. Let's slip them in. Oh, yeah, Colby, Covington. What?
Colby Covington wants to kiss your hand.
Kiss it, baby.
Can I kiss your hand? Kiss your hand.
What do you got, Matty boy?
Trump, you have a delicious hand.
A lot.
Did you say you saw a movie that says it's bad to be white? Damn. You can't choose your skin color. Fuck that racist cunt movie.
Dude, man, listen. I mean... I don't know. Like you can have a subtle agenda in a movie and I'd be fine with it. I have no problem with that. Like if you have a little undertone in the movie where you want to crowbar a little bit of that agenda in there, I have no problem with that. But don't force it for fucking an hour and 40 minutes down my throat.
Shout out to all my niggers: Jean Paul Lescode, Stanley O2, Drunk Vigo, Ted, Christopher Shelton, BLT Theogate, and Brody.
There you go. What a shout out there. All right, the third round has begun. I'm talking about Candyman if you're just jumping in. I don't know. Maybe some people liked it. I mean, on top of the political agenda, the movie sucked. As it wasn't like there was no chilling parts of the movie. It was just shit. Trash story. What a mess. Jordan Peele. Let's erase that one from your resume because you're usually pretty good. Left hand by Jeffery. What do you think about?
I would be talking about M. Night Shyamalan's Old.
But Candyman, what'd you think? You were pretty mad too. Jesse usually doesn't get worked up, but it was ridiculous.
Yeah, I didn't like the political agenda.
It was ridiculous. There was a part of this movie I'll talk about on the second channel. It could have been a
really, really good movie. The way they had it set up, like the storyline,
it was filmed beautifully.
Yeah, but the fact that they had to like ploy in literally every 5 minutes there was another political agenda.
It was nuts, man.
So it
nuts.
kind of ruined the storyline.
Yeah, the visual of the movie was very nice. Like Candyman was shot nice. That was it. That's it. Everything else was trash. Anyway, back into the action here. Jeffery controlling against the fence, trying to grind it out with that big, thick mullet. Underhook by Borralho, well, attempted. And he's holding on to Jeffery, trying to push off the fence. Jeffery is just smothering against the cage. Maybe he's looking to grind this one out. The judges might say control time is something. I don't know. But he's punching to the ribs. And, oh, Borralho trips him down. My God, did that backfire. Jeffery does get back up quickly. And Jeffery back against the fence. So he does get back up. Just a quick takedown by Borralho, but he pushes Jeffery to the fence. Let's see if Jeffery can roll around from this. He has got the lock around the body, looking for an underhook. Both fighters fighting for position. Borralho gets the underhook back. Now Borralho controlling against the cage. 235. Here's the problem. If this keeps on fighting for position back and forth, what's Borralho? Middleweight? I don't know what you do. Like, I think I'd still give Borralho a contract because the guy is. It seems like he's a decent fighter. He's just fighting a shit. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Jeffery spins him back to the fence now, controls. So now Jeffery has the dominant position against the cage. This is just, there we go. Borralho pushes him off. We're standing and banging again. It looks like Borralho's getting a little tired, though. That grinding attack of Jeffery has slowing down Borralho. Nice rights. There we go. Jeffery with rights and a left. Another right coming in by Jeffery. And then they clinch up again. Knee to the body by Borralho. Gets shoved to the fence by Jeffery. Oh, boy. This fight's not very good. Is that Paulo Acosta? That's what I was saying before, right? Doesn't he look like a mini Paulo Costa? Right? Doesn't this guy here? With the red trunks? Borralho? Watch when they separate. Like, he has, like, the physique, that weird Cro-Magnon face. They're still clinched up here, and they're just battling for position once again. Jeffery circling Borralho to the fence. And both fighters are looking pretty tired. Oh, God. Fuck the cage wrestling. Back up and start swinging, Jeffery. Yeah, I mean, he don't want to stand and bang with this guy. They have separated again, and there's a left hand by Borralho. Jeffery engages, pushes against the fence. And there we go, right back to the cage. Oh, Borralho pushes him off. 50 seconds left in this fight. Borralho hits him with the right hand, slapping him away. Borralho backs up, trying to counter with the left hand. Borralho looks tired, though. It does look like Jeffery's grinding is finally added up on the Brazilian. Borralho tries a knee from the fence. Jeffery trying to tie up the hands and keep him against the cage. Jeffery 0 for 2 with the takedowns. Hits him with the right. There's 2 rights coming in by Jeffery. Another right coming in from over the top as Jeffery's holding on and just controlling against the fence. My God. 20 seconds left. Does anyone get a contract here? Borralho with the left hand. Borralho pushing off, backs up. Looking for a flying knee there. Oh, it tags with a nice right. But Jeffery's face just holding up from them punches. Now clinching against the fence again, Jeffery. Separates. Borralho backs up, beats a leg kick. There's a head kick by Borralho. Borralho backing up to the fence again. Jeffery pushes him there. That's the end. Oh, my God. All right, I'm going to give Borralho that fight. That was just no thank you. Please erase this thing from my memory. Now, the question is, do they give Borralho a contract? I mean, that's the question. I don't know. It's a very forgetful fight. Forgettable fight.
Super
Jamie
chat.
Schwinn with the 10. What up, Jamie? Yo, you guys are going crazy tonight. My man Jamie Schwinn, thank you so much. Holy moly.
CBD.
Roberto coming in again with the
CBD.
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 CBD. CBD. CBD. CBD. CBD. CBD. CBD. CBD. It
Ugh.
helps with
God, that
healing
fight.
process and
You didn't
inflammation
miss
and
anything.
stuff like
Damn.
that. So you wanted to get these for
Roberto.
before or after the fight training and make your life a better place.
2004 My parents moved to Granada Hills, California. Neighbors went to greet and find out who was moving in. LOL. I mean, we don't do that. Smiley face. Cop raided the house months later. How embarrassing. False alarm. And so they said.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Thank you, Roberto, for the 420 coming in. Just killing it. tonight with the donations. Appreciate it. Let's see what else we got over here. Coming in. There's another dono in queue. Let's let this one play. Oh, it's from Polymarket.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Why is the new mother wearing the competitions merch? Didn't our signing bonus of 10k go through?
Well,
Mr.
not
Moskini, we may
technically.
need to reevaluate the channel's commitment to the Polymarket brand.
Yeah, what is the deal with that?
Technically, it's not competition because
hold on.
this is gambling, and Polymarket's not gambling; it's trading.
Hold on. Okay. So Borralho gets, or Borralho, I don't know how you say this guy's name, but anyway, the Brazilian gets the job done, unanimous decision. You're saying it's not a competitor?
No.
Okay.
Because this is gambling. Polymarket's not gambling.
I've said it before. I don't think you should be wearing those shirts on there.
Okay, Moss.
They're not paying you.
Thank you.
If they're paying, you wear it on there. If not, but shame on you, Jesse. Shame on you. All right, so Borralho gets the job done. Caio Borralho. I think that's how you say his name, Borralho. I was saying it wrong the whole time. He gets the job done. Very forgetful fight. Unanimous decision. Refs got it. Judges got it right. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's get out of here. Next one. All right, here we go. 2 more fights. The technical co-main event. The donations have been crazy tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you to the likes as well. Appreciate the contribution tonight. This is the next fight over here. Manuel, Gaxhja. What's up with these names? Chris Duncan. Yo, Contender Series. Can we get guys with like more easier? Albania. What's up with this name, bro? What's going on? Huh? Can you help us out here? Anyway, this is the next one. Borralho gets the win. All right, what's going on in this chat room over here? You can only chat if you're a subscriber. That's how it works tonight. It wasn't by choice. It wasn't designed that way, but that's by choice. What we got going on here?
Sean says C4. Alex Brown says they're saying the next event is a good one. Zoman Zombie says Fuchs Strickland. And Ann says, Carl, I don't know why they do it. I guess they like me. It's cool. Everyone knows I never say right the N-word. Carl Gray says, you look good in them, Jess. Thanks, Carl. Uncle Blind says, so this dude, the Latin Darren Till. C4 says Strickland's there. Alex Brown says, is Strickland there or something? Drunk Savage says, Moss, did you see what Rhonda named her kid? Crazy
did.
name. What did she name him?
It was, I can't even
Is it a boy
pronounce
or a
it.
girl? It's a girl, right?
A girl, yeah. It's some weird, bizarre, long name. Here, let's see if you can say it. Ronda Rousey kid name. Good.
La'akela, or La'akea, Makalapuau Kalanipo Brown. It's Hawaiian.
Mekaleka High, a Mekahini Ho. Like, what the? Why would you do that to your kid?
That's a Hawaiian name.
Isn't Travis Brown? Isn't he like Hawaiian? Isn't he have?
Well,
like,
he's got to be if they're giving her a Hawaiian
I
name.
think he is Hawaiian. It sounds like a
But
fucking.
it means something, that name.
It sounds like, I don't know. You say that before you start stomping in the rain, right? Or some shit like that, or before you're gonna walk on a bed of fire.
Wait, did she have her baby already?
Yeah,
Really?
she did.
It's already been that quick?
Yeah, look.
Holy shit.
Here's the baby.
I feel like she just announced that she was pregnant.
See? It's baby at the Ronda tit. I feel like it smells like cheese in there. I wouldn't want to be that baby. And there's the baby on Mr. Brown, Daddy Brown. Yeah, it's Ronda's baby.
Ellie wants to be friends.
Ellie wants what?
Ellie wants to be friends with Rhonda's baby.
Right. What? What did you say? So what do you guys think about Ronda Rousey's baby name? Mekaleka High, Mekahini Ho.
He's definitely not full Hawaiian. Sounds like a furniture store. Only an attention seeker names their kid that. Not true. It's actually Hawaiian culture to give their kids long names like that. But Ellie doesn't seem to like it very much.
Ellie hates the name. She hates it. I don't blame her.
I doubt Rhonda can even pronounce it. If I can pronounce it, Rhonda can pronounce it. And if she named her child that,
What?
it's La'akea.
La'akea.
Makalapua
Brown.
No.
Makalapa pau kalalapa pinipo hipples.
Makalapuau kalanipo.
Okay, now say it fast. Say it like you.
Makalapuau kalanipo. It's not that hard.
Makalapa lika pussy. What the fuck? Makalupa lipa linka lika laka bluka lika. Let's see. Let's see how Google says it. How do you do the pronunciation thing? Was it Google?
Just type in translate. No, don't type in Google. Just
Google Translate.
You could just type in translate.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Joe B. Let's come on, Ronda. Everybody sing. Come on, Ronda. Come on, Ronda.
Like him, Makalapuo Kalanipo Brown.
Come on, Ronda.
Like him, Makalapuo Kalanipo. Like him, Makalapuo Kalanipo Brown.
Ask me to spell my daughter's name.
Thank you, Joe B. Whoa, jeez. Whoa, easy. Thank you, Joe B. Appreciate that. The Come On Ronda donation. Wow.
You have to translate from Hawaiian. It says it right there. You can just
No,
click.
that's Albanian.
No, translate from Hawaiian, Chris. Right there. Click it. No. For fuck's sake. Click translate from Hawaiian. Thank you. My God.
What are you talking about?
That's the language that
Like
it's from.
him,
That's what you translated from.
Makalapuo Kalanipo Brown.
No, you were translating from Albanian.
No, it doesn't matter. This is the one you play.
Like
You're
him,
doing the English version, yes.
Makalapuo Kalanipo Brown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
I don't want you to do anything.
Yeah, what the hell are you talking about?
Like him, Makalapuo Kalanipo Brown.
Hey, Ronda Rousey, what's your daughter's name?
Like him, Makalapuo Kalanipo Brown.
Like, I mean, what?
Like him, Makalapuo Kalanipo Brown.
What the white? That's like a teacher's nightmare. Whew. Why would you do that to your poor child? You're asking your kid to get abused, right?
How's that getting? It's a culture. Why would your kid get abused for?
Why? Where do they live? They live in Hawaii?
Well, if it's his culture.
His name is Travis.
So? What if they're channeling their roots? Just because his parents gave him an English name doesn't mean that he can't give his child an English name. Why does he have to give his child an English name because his parents did?
Oh my God.
That makes no sense.
You know, if Travis wasn't with Ronda, he wouldn't give his kid that name. It's
How
Ronda
do you know?
Rousey. It's Ronda because she's nuts, man. The girl's nuts. She's crazy. The girl's out of her mind. They live in Southern California, so let's name our kid.
Like him, Makalapuo Kalanipo Brown.
Could you imagine in the Southern California school system, the poor teacher's got to say that freaking name, or the other students in the class? Now, granted, your mother's Ronda Rousey and your father's Travis Brown. I don't think many kids are gonna mess with those kids, right? So, I guess she's gonna be tough. Travis Brown is a traditional Japanese name. Oh God! Anyone have like a weird named kid in the chat? Let me know. You have anyone obscure names in the chat? I want to know. We went boring. We went Ellie.
Why would you say that? It's not boring.
Well, I mean, we're like generic, right? Generic,
It's traditional.
run of the mill name. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could Mikaluku Papa. I don't know if I could do that. Even the kid won't be able to spell the name. Looks like The Rock, Dr. Boss. Travis is USA. All right, we got another fight about to go there here. My name is Meridian. Is that your real name, Meridian? That's an interesting. Yeah, but at least it's easy to say, right? Meridian. It's actually kind of a cool name. Where's that come from, Meridian? That's actually not a bad name. That's kind of cool. I have a nephew named Taekwondo. Raymond Pugh, is that how you say that? Wow, Meridian. So where does that originate from? This is his legal name, Travis Kalakalakabulu. Is that his middle name? Maybe that's his middle name, right? Travis. Starts with Travis and then it goes all downhill from there. Bend over into Nurmagomedov. Meridian is a line somewhere. Mr. Wiggles. Beavis is one of the worst names. I never knew a Beavis. So that is his middle name? All right, so he has a Hawaiian middle name. But at least you can say, oh, how do you say this name? Let's see. Let me pull this up here. Kuala Ula Ula Wala. How do you say that? Let's see. Let's put it in here. Paste.
Coolly aloha.
It sounds like you're having a seizure. Kuala Ila Ola. What a name, huh? Where did they get they went from Travis and then went into this.
Coolly aloha. Coolly aloha.
It sounds like someone's having a stroke in the middle of trying to say a word. It's like someone trying to say Kahlua and having a stroke in the middle of saying it.
Coolly aloha.
Hey, you know, I love that drink. What's that like? It's kind of like a chocolatey drink. I think it's called
Coolly aloha. Coolly aloha.
Wow, man. Wild, huh? It's so wild. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's get ready for the next fight. Ellie's she's gonna mange. Conrad is a pretty cool name, like Conrad in the army. They're just gonna call her Cool. Well, that's Travis's middle name. This is the poor baby's middle name. So Lakea, I guess La Akea. I guess La Akea. That's kind of easy to say. You could say that. I guess the middle name you just kind of forget that exists. La Akea Brown. Yeah, it's not bad. It's kind of like Shaniqua, right? Cuckoo Kiga. Oh, what a name. What a name. All right, here we go. Let's move away from this. We discussed John Jones. We discussed Ronda Rousey's little girl's name. And now we got this fight over here. Another unblemished fighter, Sudolski versus Potieria. Potieria. See this guy's name. How they say it. I think Sudolski's coming in first. Looks like Sudolski, big beard, got a neck beard going on here. Sudolski. Wait, what the fuck? Do I have the right fight? Oh, no, wait, this is not the right fight. Hold on a second. Wait, I'm confused. This is Potieria. Oh, shit. So Tapology had the... Oh, shit. I forgot. This is the main event. Damn, man. This is the fucking main event. I got to pay attention. Card went fast. This is what happens when you're having too much fun. Talking about silly names. All right, so main event. Here we go. That went quick. Having too much fun. So we got Igor Potieria. Potieria. How do you say this guy's name? It's spelled differently on Tapology. Look, it's Potieria here. And then on Tapology, it's Igor Potierya. I think we spelled it wrong on our thing. What the fuck? Let's look at our stream. Yeah, we spelled it wrong, man. We gotta edit the video. Why the fuck? Why is it two different names? Why the fuck did Tapology give us the wrong name? Oh, well. Yeah, Tapology spelled the name wrong, and then that's what we did. So we spelled it wrong all over the place. Let's see if I could change that. How you spell this guy's name? So it's Potieria. Ieria. Change that. At least put this guy's name right. For fucking sake. Potieria. Copy. Yeah, let's spell this. Let's do this guy right. Poor guy. Poor fella. Cannot save changes. What? Until errors are resolved. Oh, you fucking kidding me? Let's change this. Anyway, Contender Series. Season 5. Here we go. Save it up. All right, here we go. Let's get into the fights, guys. The final fight of the night, main event of the evening. And we're winding this shit down. Damn, I'm just having fun with you guys. Who's going to win this fight? What do you think? Sudolski or Potieria? Potieria. What the fuck? I got to hear how they say it. So Sudolski has the red pants. Potieria has... Oh, a nice leg kick by Potieria. Potieria? Oh, they call him Potieria? All right, Potieria. Let's call that's easy enough. Poteria's creeping in. Oh, walks into a knee by Sudolski. Potieria comes in with the... Oh, the right hand following the left, cracking on the head, sounding like he was opening up a coconut. And Sudolski just absorbs it and goes for a takedown. My Lord, that was a nasty combination of punches to the head. So fighting off the fence is Potieria. Potieria has the arms around the body of Sudolski. Sudolski gets spun against the cage. So the 8-0 Sudolski pushed against the fence. Now Potieria is trying to pick him up and lift him, throw him down, but Sudolski getting an underhook and stopping the takedown attempt. They're still stuck against the cage here as Sudolski trying to peel his body off. If Khabib doesn't fight again, he's the biggest douche. Is that true? Oh, God. So still against the fence here. Potieria is the one that's controlling for the time being, but Sudolski looks like he's very close from spinning off. And he does. There he goes. Now Sudolski was looking for a level change and then cracks him with a right hand. Gets an underhook. Sudolski hits him with a left. Potieria trying to stay patient. And a shoulder bump by Potieria from off the fence. Loosens up Sudolski over there. Oh, there's a nut shot. Oh, boy. Sudolski on the bull sack of Potieria. That's not good. Against the fence. Had the control. And tries to kick on the inside of the thigh. Does not work. Does not work. Oh, this guy's got fucking... This guy's got Frankenstein on his arm. He's got a tattoo. It's not Frankenstein, but it looks like Frankenstein. All right, so we're waiting right now. First round, 256, and there has been a nut shot. Potieria is jiggling on the cup, making sure he's okay. Big thank you to everyone joining us on a Tuesday night Contender Series. Really appreciate the company. Once again, we'll be live again tomorrow night, delivering the news. Back into the UFC fight night that's coming up this weekend. Nice leg kicks by Potieria. And their left hand, oh, a combination coming in by Potieria. Then a counter right hand by Sudolski. Both fighters clinch up. Some kicks to the legs. And now Potieria pushing Sudolski to the fence. Potieria trying to control against the cage with 2:25 left. Any people in the chat, fans of one of these fighters, familiar with one of these fighters, main event action, Poland versus the Ukraine, let me know. Or are you just learning about him, or either guy like I am tonight? Potieria trying to drag this thing down, looking to trip out the legs of Sudolski. Sudolski staying on the feet, hitting someone in the knee. Potieria with the left hand in the clinch. Potieria trying to keep the control against the fence. 150 left in the first round. Little sliding left hands to the face by Sudolski from off the cage. And Sudolski spins Potieria back to the fence. Oh, a nice knee to the body by Sudolski as he controls and regains the position against the cage. 135 left in the first round of action as level changing is Sudolski. But back up, eats a left hand to the body. A nice right hook by Potieria separates him. Oh, Potieria with a nice left to right. Dropping on Sudolski. Sudolski's down, and the ref steps in and stops it. He stopped the fight. Wow. Holy shit. Well, that was quick. Wow. Potieria, baby, with a big win. Ukraine, stand up. Oh, excuse me. Let's see if he's alive. Oh, that right hand, the left hand. Oh, my God. Where's my stats here? Let's pull them up. Beauty. Let me move this here. Nice job by Potieria. There's the right hand, the left hand, the right hand coming in, dropping down on Sudolski, and Sudolski eats follow-up right hands. Sudolski looks up at Herzog, and that actually wound up being a good stop. Let's give him the carnage! Potieria!
Carnage! Lick the carnage, embrace the carnage, go on a date with carnage. Vote for carnage, make babies with carnage, play jokes on carnage, masturbate with carnage, ejaculate the carnage, propose to the carnage, enjoy pancakes with the carnage, celebrate the carnage.
Poteria's got some power. Puts the first blemish on the record of Sudolski. So Poland takes the L. We'll get the official announcement of the outcome of this fight, and then we'll get to the contracts. So, card is done. So, yeah, only 4 fights on this thing. Went quickly. A Tuesday night show. That's a big win. This kid's going to get a contract from the Ukraine. I'm going to say 1, 2, oh, man. Definitely 3. I don't know if we're going to give a third one there. Borralho seemed interesting. How old's Borralho? All right, hold on. Here, they're giving the announcement. Borralho is, what, 28 years old? I don't know if I saw enough. You know what? I'm going to say 4 contracts. I think Dana's going to be given because there's only 4 fights here. So I think everyone gets a contract. All the winners. I think there's another fight. Well, according to Tapology, there's not. I thought there was 5 fights on this card. But, doesn't look like it. Let me just see something here real quick. Let's look. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's supposed to be 5 farts. 5 farts. There's supposed to be 5 fights in the card. But I guess someone fell off. So that sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna go 4 contracts. I see a Hayoka saying 4 contracts. Yeah, I think they're all gonna get it. 1 is questionable. Thank you, Maladzi, number 3, for the subscribe. And thank you, Roberto, as the top Fukin dog with the donations over there. Thank you, everyone that dropped in a donation. Let's see what you guys say in the chat. I'm going to say 4 contracts. Bruce says, I think only 3. It should only be 3. 3 people kind of stood out. The first fight, the guy was just fat and won. But still got the finish. One guy didn't make weight. Must have not let him fight. Maybe that's what it is. Hey, Moss brother, did all of JBM's smell come back? Yeah, it seems like her symptoms... Oh, I just got an alert. It seemed like her symptoms have cleared up. I think she's pretty much good to go. I think today was the first time she actually could start smelling things. So, yeah, she's good. I think any of these dudes will break top 5 in the future. Think any of these dudes... listen, the kid to look out for, in my opinion, he's only 22 years old. This one really stands out. Daniel Zellhuber from Mexico, 22 years old, 6'1", 155 pounder. The kid's got everything. He's got Izzy style striking. He had a takedown in the fight, so he has no fear of the ground game. This kid looks like he has all the tools to be something very special. It's a matter of what the UFC is going to do with this guy. So, yeah, the long neck. This is definitely someone to keep an eyeball on. Mexican blood, so you know he's a tough dude. I mean, it's not even a question. This kid, Igor, looks like he's a problem. He looks like he can be a problem here. How old is he? He's Only 25 years of age. Man, I tell you what, the Contender Series a couple of weeks in a row where we've seen some young talent coming in that really is interesting. Really, really interesting. So I hope I can remember these guys. I probably won't. They'll probably have their first fight in the UFC and I'll completely forget that I saw them in the Contender Series. So I hope. Remind me if I don't. If I don't remember, please remind me during events. Say, hey, that was that kid you really liked. Las Vegas, you handle that. Go out, film these guys. I don't know what you're trying to say. Go out and film these guys? The fuck? The UFC needs some young talent. Yeah, they're definitely getting it. I say sign the 22-year-old and the last guy, fook the others. Yeah, the first guy, I mean, he was just a big fat slob, you know? Like, I don't know. He just wound up being heavier. And it just worked out for him. So, I mean, he was a pretty big favorite in this fight. He got the finish. But here's the deal. He's a heavyweight. And the UFC loves bringing new heavyweights in there. He's got that Russian following. And who knows? Maybe, I mean, 265-pounder. You know, why not insert him into the mix of heavyweight and see what he does? And how old is he again? 28. Yeah, this kid's going to contract. I don't think it's a question. The only question is this guy. He looks like he's pretty promising, though. He looked like he had some skill. He is 28 as well. It's just, listen, he got submitted in the grappling bout, so that doesn't mean anything. He's on a nice win streak. Yeah, the last loss was in 2015. So I think this guy's going to get a contract, too. I think we're going to get 4 contracts. Dana White's been very generous. But Igor is definitely an interesting character, and this Daniel Zellhuber. UFC loves MMA-Holes. Get live. I mean, the only one that shows us love is ESPN. Other than that, the UFC pretends we don't even exist. And I don't blame them because we're a little controversial over here. Maybe we're a little too, I don't know. Maybe we're just a little too honest. I don't know. Maybe we don't lick enough ass. You know? But, I mean, I posted a freaking video of Dana White with nuts hanging off his neck. I guess that's not going to guess. Oh, here's Dana. Speaking of the guy with the nuts on his neck. Whoa! Easy. All right, we're going to find out about Kuniev. So let's get to the contracts here. Let's see who gets a contract. Let's see what does Dana say here. Oh, so he's saying how the guy could fight at 205, the kid he fought. He wasn't overly impressed with this guy. Whoa, he doesn't get the contract. Good for you, Dana. Good for you. All right, here we go. I mean, this isn't a... Wow, so Dana finally puts his foot down.
Bless you. Bless you.
Okay. All right, so... Incredible chin he talks about. 22 years of age. (12-0) at 22 years old. You never see that, says Mr. White. He fights like a real Mexican. That's racist, Mr. White. Get over here. So Mexicano, let's go, baby.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Gets the contract. Let's move to the next fighter. So 1 contract so far. Shit, man. All right, so he thought this was a good fight. Wow, imagine this guy gets... Let's see, does he give him the contract? He's not interested at this time. Holy shit.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So here we go. 2 no contracts. Wow. Okay. This guy's going to get a contract. 6'3", 205 pounds. He was a 3-1 dog in this fight. Yeah, what was... Let's see. I mean, he was a slight underdog. Chill out, Dana. Chill. Chill. All right. He's bringing this kid in. He says there's no way he's not bringing him in. Here we go. Rocking the sunglasses. Igor Potieria. gets the job done. So how about this, Jess? Only 2 contracts tonight on this Contender Series.
Now the Contender Series is starting to become something worth watching.
Wow. So what do you think about that, chat? Yeah, you know what? I prefer, fighters have to go in there and really make a statement. They've been giving them out like the contracts are worth nothing. Just here, you take it. Oprah Winfrey style. Like, I don't know. Now it's kind of, we have only 4 fights, 2 contracts. In the previous weeks, this guy Rizvan would have gotten a contract, but he fought a guy that could probably fight at light heavy. The guy comes in at 265. He just uses his weight to muscle him around. So good on Dana. Good on Dana not doing that. Only 2 contracts. What do you think about this in the chat? So Potieria and Zellhuber. All right, last comments, and we're going to wind this thing down. A big, big shout out to all the donations tonight, the likes, the sexy people.
Carl Gray says, F you, Dana, I would tell him. Break it till you make it says, fuck's sake. Meridian Heights says, I like this Contender Series. Hayoka says, Igor, damn it. Sweden Featherweights is Jamie Schwint. Dana was right who he gave the contracts to, says Aunt Ann.
I like it.
Carl Gray says, 20-2, Get will take him. Jamie Schwinn says, yes, sir, Brewster. Why no little person division, Dana? Fucking racist. Just kidding. Alex Brown says, Dana saying he's gonna build a PI in Africa.
He should. he should, man. He should. All the beasts coming out of Africa for sure. Is one in Mexico. Isn't he building one in Mexico? Which, I mean, savages coming out of Mexico. I'm loving this, man. People from all over the world showing up, representing under the UFC banner. We got some real good talent coming in here. And now the Contender Series has the top dogs, the people that we're interested in. Not, hey, let's fill some spots, some cheap labor. No, they're actually bringing in real prospects. Anyway, we got to go. We got to have family time. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the company. And Jesse, take it away. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you so much to our sponsors, Head Rush, MysticRootsCBD.com, and Polymarket. Promo code MMA-Holes for all of your discounts on all your favorite products, as well as ESPN Plus. Link in the description. Click on that if you want to watch UFC fights, UFC pay-per-views, and your favorite live sports. We will be live again tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for TGIW. Don't miss it. And as always, guys, don't be an a-hole, be an MMA-hole.